Okay. Let's all get ready. We're launching in another 5 minutes. We'll go live. Everything is getting set. So let's all prepare. Spread the word around. Get your family, your friends, and those in your network together. Those of you on Facebook, you need to host your own watch party. Those of you on Facebook, you need to host your own watch party so that people in your network can also join. Okay. Okay. Please get your pen and your paper, get your notepad, get everything ready. We are live on Facebook and we are live here on Zoom in 3 minutes. Okay, we're going to be going live on Instagram in another 2 minutes because Instagram will cut off in 1 hour. So we want to make sure that Instagram starts at the right time. Okay. Okay, yes, we're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Zoom. Okay. Okay. That's good. So you're all welcome. Welcome to the Global School of Money webinar. My name is Olumide Emmanuel, and I'm happy to welcome you all. We have over 6,000 people that have registered from 27 different nations. Over 6,000 people from 27 different nations, and we're so excited to have you join us for this global webinar. And we have over 12,000 people that have downloaded the 2 free books. So you're welcome. In the next 6 days, we're going to be having an amazing time together. And it is my joy to go on this journey with you. We need to put some information out there as we begin this journey. Number one, please, for those of you that are joining us live on Zoom, you need to mute your mic, because I'm going to be the one talking all through, and we're going to be having different sessions in the next 6 days. So let's all prepare ourselves. So you need to have a pen, you need to have a paper, or you need to have
pen and paper.
Your details, probably like a tablet. Also, please, everybody, you need to mute your mic. So you need to have a tablet. You need to have your tablets, you need to have everything to help you to record all these. So please, we need to mute your mic, everybody. Mute your mic so that there will be no disturbance. So let's note that. So everybody needs to have a pen, a paper, or you have a recording device, your tablet, so that you can take notes, because we are in school and this is going to take us from today all the way up until Saturday. Number 2, you need to note the following details. Number 1 is our email. Our email is ouroverseer@gmail.com. Everybody, you need to mute yourself, please. You need to mute yourself, please. You need to mute yourself so that there will be no disturbance. Okay, so now, so those are the, that's the email. So that if you have anything you need to clarify, you need to send an email. We have people on standby to answer your emails and to be able to take care of that. Number 2 is the phone numbers. The phone numbers you can reach us on either with a call, a text message, or WhatsApp are 0809 144 0809 144 7423 0809 144 7423 or 0906 560 1609 0906 560 1609. Now these are numbers you need to have. That's the phone number, and that's also the email, so that if you need to get in touch with our multiple devices here, so I will not be able to, and I'm going to be speaking, so I will not be able to be going around to be answering all your questions through Facebook or Zoom or Instagram. So you need to coordinate that with the phone number and the email I've given to you. Apart from that, everyone that is listening to me right now, I will ask that you please spread the word. You can host a watch party on Facebook right now so that you can get everybody in your network involved. And if you have people that you have on your network that you want to benefit from, you can inform them now. They can join us live. I'm live now on Instagram at Olumide Emmanuel. I'm live on Instagram at Olumide Emmanuel. I'm live on Facebook at Olumide Emmanuel, and we are live on Zoom. Now, for the Zoom, not everybody can join us on Zoom. We have over 6,000 people that registered, and the Zoom registration we have can only accommodate 1,000 people. we can only accommodate 1,000 people live on Zoom. So please, if you do not have the Zoom login, it means that we have exhausted the number of people that can be there, because what we did was to send the Zoom login detail to the first 800 people, and then those that have taken advantage of the offers that we have given to them. And if you take advantage of the offer, then we have some opening for more people to join on Zoom. So please, let's note that it's very, very important for us to put all this groundwork in place. Next is question and answers. If you have any question, I will not be answering questions until Thursday, because this is a week-long school and we have so many curriculums to cover. So I will not be answering any question until Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll start answering questions. So if you have any question as a result of what I'm sharing with you, it's possible that what I share today, if you have a question, I'll answer the question in. So as we go on, by the time we get to Thursday, we'll now be able to know if there are questions that we need to begin to answer specifically. So please, 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 all your questions should be directed to overseer@gmail.com or by WhatsApp to those 2 phone numbers that I've already given you. So please, let's note that. Now, the next thing is, if you have registered, by now you should have received our email, and in the email, you should have received the 2 free ebooks already. The 2 free books are 50 common money mistakes that people make and 50 things you should never take for granted. So we have over 6,000 people that have registered, and we have sent it to over 5,000 people, except those that registered today. So if you register today, you'll be getting your own email later tonight or tomorrow. So please, let's make sure that because we are dealing with thousands of people, this is a global webinar. So please be patient with us. If you have sent an email, or you've sent a text message, or you've called, or you've sent a WhatsApp, and you have not yet gotten what you need, please be patient with us. We have people that are stationed, working to ensure that they help make this best that it can be. The next thing is for us to know that this will go on every day up until Saturday. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I will advise that we do everything we can to ensure that we complete the entire curriculum. The next thing is, if you have registered, you will have gotten an email, and we've sent an email informing you of the different offers that we have available for you to take advantage of. Now, if you did not receive an email, that means either you did not register or the email has gone into your junk mail box. So you can go to your junk mail to check the email, whether it went into your spam mail, to check the spam mail, because sometimes the email might go into your spam mail. So please, let's make sure we help each other to make this a memorable time, because we have sent the email to over 5,000 people already, and we have 1,000 people that registered between yesterday and now. And we're going to be sending that to them also between today and tomorrow. So please make sure that you go through the email completely, because we have a lot of offers that are on the email. And then when we talk about the offers, I want to talk about the offers here again. Then we go into the class. Now, I'm making a lot of offers available for those that are interested. Now, someone is asking, how do I register? You send your name, your phone number, your email, and location. Name, phone number, email, and location to our overseer@gmail.com. Our overseer@gmail.com. Or if you are following me on Instagram or on Facebook, the advert for this particular global webinar, there is a Google form. There is a Google form that is attached to the adverts. Once you fill the Google form, we will get that in our office, and then in the course of the week, you will get a reply. And in the reply, you will get the 2 free books and the offers that I'm giving to you. Like I said, we have over 6,000 people that are registered from 27 different countries, and it's absolutely free. However, there are some offers I'm making available to those that are interested, and that offer is valid only for this week while the conference is going on. Now, what are the offers?
Go to the other room.
Those of you that are online, please mute yourself. Mute yourself so that you will not disturb other people. Please mute yourself. We don't want, or else I will have to be forced to lock the Zoom. That means you will only be hearing my audio. You don't be so. The manual for this entire week is called the School of Money Manual. This is the manual I'm going to be using to teach us all through this week. This manual is available, and I'm giving out this manual along with the PowerPoint. The PowerPoint I'm going to use from now to Saturday. So the manual and the PowerPoint, if you are interested, I'm giving it out for $25. I'm giving it out for $25 for those that are interested. If you are interested, all you need to do is send an email or all those numbers I've given you, because once I start the lecture, I will not be able to answer questions. I will just be going on and on and on. So I want to clear all this before we go into the first lecture for today. So please, if you need the manual and it comes with the PowerPoint, it's $25. Now, when I say $25, we are not interested in exchange rate. Whatever exchange rate you want to use as at when you want to pay, you determine the exchange rate for yourself. That's number one. Number two, we have a wealth creation pack. And the wealth creation pack includes the School of Money book and 26 audio programs. The School of Money book and 26 audio programs on wealth creation. Now, I am giving that to you along with a 1-year mentorship. Now, the wealth creation pack, along with the 1-year mentorship, should be able to cost you somewhere around $500 to $1,000, but I'm giving that out for just $100. So for $100, if you pay between now and Saturday, you get the School of Money book, you get the manual, you get the PowerPoint, you get all the 26 audio programs, and then you get a 1-year mentorship, which means we're going to be sending you weekly, monthly email. You're going to be getting weekly video through our Instagram, and then we're going to be doing a lot of other seminars that are just for those that are being mentored. So please note that. And then finally, the coaching, a lot of people have been trying to say they want to be coached. For coaching, the annual coaching is $10,000 per annum. But for those that want to take advantage of the offer I'm making now, I'll be giving the coaching out for just $1,000 once you make your payment this week. It will be $1,000. And coaching means that you are going to be going on a one-on-one coaching session with me for the next 1 year. So what's the difference between coaching and mentorship? Mentorship means I'm available to guide you. I'm available to answer your questions. I'm available to give you information as you require them. But coaching means that we're going to have what we call a customized session. We're going to be able to tailor-made a coaching session for you. You let me know what area you want to be coached in, what results you want to get in the next 1 year. We sit down together, tailor out what needs to be done, and then we commence the journey. So please, if you do not have the Zoom link, just follow on Instagram or follow on Facebook. And that's how we're going to proceed. So you're welcome. Now, also gotten the email. We have sent everyone the financial intelligence questionnaire, which is where we're going to start from. Everyone, that's where we're starting from now. We're starting with the financial intelligence seminars and what master classes with the financial intelligence test, is because a lot of people have not been able to identify where they are. A lot of people have not been able to know where they are. And in order for you to be able to get to where you need to get to, you have to be able to ascertain where you are. And many times when people hear School of Money, they hear financial seminar, they are like, oh, what are they going to teach? I don't need that. So the purpose of the financial intelligence test, number one, is to let you know exactly where you stand. And number two, to be able to help you know what you need so that you can be able to take advantage of the opportunity that is available to you now. So we have questions that you need to answer. So take your pen and paper now and answer the following question if you have not done that already. Question number one, do you know your present financial condition or net worth? Do you know your present financial condition or net worth? That's question one. Do you know, yes or no, or I don't know? There are three options. So for those of you that did not get the email, the three options are yes, no, or I don't know. But if you got the email, we have sent you an email yesterday already. And in the email we sent you yesterday, we have given you this financial intelligence test. So you should have filled it already. So number one, do you know your present financial condition or net worth? If I'm to ask you now, how much are you worth? Do you know? Number two, are you satisfied with your present financial condition? Are you satisfied with your present financial condition? Are you satisfied with your present financial condition? Yes, no, or I don't know. Number three, are you aware of simple ways to increase your net worth? If you are to increase your net worth now, do you know how to increase your net worth? Are you aware of the different things you can do to increase your net worth? So the answer will be yes, no, or I don't know. Number four, do you have enough savings to see you through 6 months? Social intelligence will teach people that you need to have between 6 to 8 months of your living expenses saved up in cash. If you have applied that principle before now, COVID or no COVID, you will have enough saved to see you through, at least even if COVID goes on for 6 months to 8 months, you will still have enough saved. So the question is, do you have enough savings to see you through 6 months of normal living expenses if you lose your job or if there is no income? Number five, do you save money on a regular basis? That means, have you developed the habit of savings? Do you save money on a regular basis? Number six, have you formed the habit of savings? It's one thing to save money on a regular basis. It's another thing for it to have become an habit where you habitually save because it has become part of your culture. And that's what we are expecting you to enter into as we move on. Next, number seven. Do you have a well-defined and documented financial goals? Do you have a well-defined and documented financial goals? If I'm to ask you right now, what are your financial goals? Can you show me a book, a folder, a file where you have written down your financial goals? What were your financial goals for 2020? What are your financial goals for the next 5 years, for the next year? Can you show me where you have written down your financial goals? Do you have a well-defined and documented financial goals? Number 8, do you have a bank account? Do you have a bank account? Do you have an account that you run regularly? Number 9, do you reconcile your bank statements every month? A lot of people think, oh, I don't have too much money. And then a lot of banks defraud their customers. But because you don't think you have so much money, so you don't look into your bank statements. And before you know it, 10 cents there, $1 there, 10 naira there, your money is going. So do you reconcile your bank statement every month? Number 10, do you keep record of your income and your expenditure? Do you keep record of your income and expenditure? That's number 10. If you have registered by now, you will have this form. This form has been sent to everybody that registered yesterday. So you can go and check your email. This form is there already so that you will have it as your own record. So do you keep record of your income and expenditure? Because once your expenditure is greater than your income, your upkeep will become your downfall. Once your expenditure is greater than your income, your upkeep will become your. So do you keep record? Can you show me how much you spent in 2019? How much did you make in 2019? How much did you spend in 2019? Can you show me the record? I can show you the record of every income and every expenditure in my life in the last 28 years. The last 28 years, every kobo that has entered my life, every money has went, I have books upon books. And so, do you have a record of your income and expenditure? Because these are very, very important information that you need to have. We'll know the reason why as we continue in the course of the week. Number 11, do you know how much you spend every month? Do you know how much you spend every month? Next, do you spend less than you earn? Do you spend less than you earn? Or do you spend more than you earn? Because living within your means helps you to increase your means so that you can live the way you want. So do you spend less than you earn? That's number 12. Number 13, do you have a household budget? And are you successful at managing it? Do you have a household budget and are you successful at managing it? Next, do you avoid major credit purchases or do you buy things on credit? Buy now, pay later. Buy now, wear now, pay later. Pay nothing till 2021. All manner of schemes, all manner of marketing gimmicks have been put out there to suck people into the cycle of debt and the bondage of debt and consumer lifestyle. So you are buying clothes and you are buying clothes and you are paying instrumentally. If you wear tomorrow's clothes today, you'll be naked tomorrow. If you eat tomorrow's food today, you'll be hungry tomorrow. If you live tomorrow's life today, you have no life to live tomorrow. So are you living on credits, buying things on credits? Car on credits, house on credit, shoe on credit, handset on credit, laptop on credit, food on credit.
You would have never realized that this potential evidence was inside.
Do you take advantage? Do you take advantage of all savings and investment opportunity that come your way? All the opportunity you have to save, all the opportunity you have to invest, as the opportunities come, do you take advantage of them? The word pour, P-O-O-R, means passing over opportunities repeatedly. Come and buy land, you refuse to buy. Come and buy book, you refuse to buy. Come and invest, you refuse to invest. So you need to ask yourself those questions. One of the opportunities I've made available that I want to also talk to you about right now, I think I should talk about that now, is what I call the 50-50-50 promo. 50-50-50 promo. In our estate, we are offering 50 plot of land in the next 50 days at 50% discount. 50% discount for the first 50 people to pay 50 plot of land in 5 of our estates. So the information will also be sent to you later, and you can contact the office for more detail. Let me consider number 15. Do you take advantage of all the savings and investment opportunity that come your way? Next, do you have any investment that helps to reduce your taxable income? Do you have any investment that helps to reduce your taxable income? Yes, no, or I don't know. Yes, no, or I don't know. Number 17, do you diversify your investments? Do you diversify your investments? Or you have put all your eggs in one basket? So have you diversified your investment? Do you have investments? And look at what's happening now with COVID-19. A lot of people are crying. Why? Because all their business is in one sector. When we talk about diversification, we're going to look into that more in the course of the class, looking at multiple streams of income and different dimensions of multiple streams of income. So do you diversify your investment, or you are in just one small cubicle, and then once there is lockdown or there is a problem in that sector, you are in trouble? Number 18, are you satisfied with the contribution from your investment into your total income? Are you satisfied with the contribution from your investment into your total income? Number 19, do you feel you have a brilliant financial advisor or team of advisors? are poor people, mentor poor people. You want to money yet you need advice from poor people, tenant advice from tenants, and poor people are seeking advice from poor people. How can you be able to go forward? That's why you need to take advantage of the mentorship. Take advantage. Instead of paying $500 to $1,000 with just $100, you get the Wealth Creation Pack, you get the manual, you get this PowerPoint, and then you go into a 1-year mentorship. Or take advantage of the coaching section. Instead of paying $10,000, you pay just $1,000. Next, 20. Do you feel you have sufficient life insurance coverage? A lot of people, oh, my life is in God's hand. My life is in God's hand. Yes, your life is in God's hand. But you need to have insurance. Insurance is very important. Insurance is very important. It will help you in your journey. So you need to note all these things. They are very, very important. So you feel you have sufficient life insurance coverage. If you don't, you need to look into that. Life insurance is to secure the people that are going to be left behind, so that you will not die and then people that are left behind are in trouble. You know, do you know that you can become an insured millionaire? You can be an insured millionaire. And those now, for $1 million, it will not cost you much to be able to do that. And every month, you are paying your premium. If for any reason you die, the people that you leave behind will have at least $1 million to start with. Next, number 21. Do you have a plan for your children's college or university education? Do you have a plan for your children's college or university education? Do you have a plan for your children's college or university education? Very, very important. Because think of it. Think of how much you are paying for school fees now. Look at the exchange rate. Look at the inflation. Look at the wages are going. Many of you that still have children, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, think of how much university will cost in 10 years' time. Think of how much college will cost in 15 years' time. Student loan is one of the major bondage in the life of a lot of people today. Mortgage is one of their major bondage. Student loan is another bondage. A lot of people, by the time they finish school, the student loan, 10 years later, they are still trying to pay student loan. And I hope you know that student loan. So these are things. So do you have a plan for your children's college? Next, do you own a house? Do you own a house? Are you a landlord or you are a tenant? If the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, can't he give you one plot? There are only 3 people we call Lord. Jesus is Lord. The judge that sits on the throne in the court is Lord. And the landlord is Lord. So why are they Lord? So if you don't have a house of your own and you are a tenant and you are saying Jesus is Lord and you still have landlord, that means you are involved in idolatry. It's called the idolatry of tenancy. Olumide Emmanuel. So you need to be delivered by the idolatry of the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Can't he give you one plot? If the earth is the Lord, just one plot. And that is why, as part of my 50th birthday, I've given 2 free books. I'm doing this free seminar, and I'm giving 50 plot of land. 50 plot of land at 50% discount in the next 50 days. It has started since my birthday on Wednesday all the way to July 10th. 50 plot of land for the first 50 people to pay 50% discount. In our Abuja estate, 2 estates in Ikorodu, 1 in Ofada, and 1 in Atota. All the office, contact them to take advantage of that. Let me move on. Number 23. Do you have a plan to retire in comfort? There are 3 inevitables in the life of every individual: retire, resign, or be retrenched. Retire, resign, or be retrenched. These are 3 inevitables. So whether you like it or not, you are either going to retire one day, or you are going to be retrenched, or you are going to resign. So these are 3 hours that you must face. Are you prepared for them? Look at all the people that have retired now. Think of your father, your mother, your grandfather, all the people that have gone ahead of you, that spent, your grandfather was in railway. Your father was in Nigerian Airways. Now you are in NIPOS, a generation of civil servants. Go all over the world. They are saying social security. There is no security in social security. Many of the pension of people is wiped out. So a lot of people, even after 65, 70, they are still having to go and look for work. So do you have a plan for your retirement? We are telling you, come and buy land now. You are saying you don't want to buy. Come and do this. So these are very important things. So do you have a plan for your retirement? Because where your ancestors have failed you, you cannot afford to fail your descendants. Where your father has failed, where your mother has failed, their mistake should be your own wisdom to leave a better legacy for your children. So, number 24, have you prepared your will? Have you prepared your will? Preparing a will does not mean you are going to die. You say, I prepare will. Wait till I get where I want to prepare will. What do I have that I'm going to be preparing a will? Listen to me. As long as you are alive, once you have people that are dependent on you, wife, children, you need to have a will. If you don't decide how your money will be spent after you go, there are forces that will help you decide how it's going to be spent. So once you have something, write a will. In Africa, a lot of women and children have suffered because the breadwinner died intestate, died without a will. Next. Are you in control of your financial future? Or you are living the whatever will be kind of life? Whatever will be, will be. Whatever will be, will be. Whatever will be, will not be. You have to make it be. An object will remain stagnant until a force is applied. Your life will remain the same way it is until something moves it. And then, finally, are you satisfied with the contribution you have made to the world? Are you satisfied with the contribution you have made to the world? So these are questions that you need to answer, 26 of them. So the answer is yes, no, or I don't know. So it's time to mark your script. It's time to mark your script. Now, look at what you have filled now. If yes is identified, you now need to check the no and I don't know. So no and I don't know. If you have between 0 to 4, no and I don't know, then you are in a good shape. All you need to do is to keep it up. If your no or I don't know is between 5 to 10, if no and I don't know is between 5 to 10, then you are on the right track, but you need to improve. You need to improve. And then if your no and I don't know is between 11 and 12, if your no and I don't know is between 11 and 12, then you have a weak pulse. You need revival. If your no and I don't know is between 11 and 12, you have a weak pulse, you need revival. If your no and I don't know is 13 and above, if your no and I don't know is 13 and above, then you need a life. So you need this school of money. You need this school of money. Okay. So having settled that now, please don't forget, you can send the email to our overseer@gmail.com. If you have registered, you should have had the financial intelligence questionnaire already. We've sent it to everybody yesterday. If you just registered between yesterday night and today, then you will still get it. So we're going to send you the financial intelligence questionnaire so that everybody will have it, and you'll be able to fill it and keep it for yourself and try to fill it every year just to help yourself in your financial journey. So let's go. Let's go to the first module, understanding money. Now, we're in the school of money, and the first thing is we need to understand this money. What exactly is money? That is the place to start. Because if you don't understand money, how will you be able to make money? So understanding money is module 1. And that's where we're going to start from, because a lot of people, they are not where they are supposed to be just because of this issue of not understanding what money is. So when we talk about understanding money, we're going to look at the evolution of money today, and then we'll look at the definition of money, and then we'll look at 10 places where money hides, and then we'll look at the new rules of money. We'll look into how to make money, how to manage money, how to multiply money. Those of you on Zoom, please mute yourself so that you will not disturb the class. Please, those of you on Zoom, mute yourself so that you will not disturb the class.
He's up.
So let's look at the evolution of money. The evolution of money. Because today now, when we talk about money, what a lot of people know as money is the paper in their hand, the physical currency. But that's not money. So we need to go back to the beginning and look at what I call the evolution of money. Because when the creator created the entire world, a lot of people are disturbing me on those of you on I have to cut off everybody on you guys should not hold on, I'm trying to
this thing is not for you people.
They are disturbing. Okay, yeah. So now let's look at the evolution of money. So understanding money is very key, because when we talk about money, when the creator created the whole world, how much dollars did God use to create the world? How much pounds? How much euro? How much naira? So you find that the entire world was created without what you and I call money today, which is currency. What exactly is money? What exactly is money? Now let's look at the evolution of money, how we started before we got to where we are. Because what many people call money is, oh, I have a checkbook. Now, is your check money? Is your Visa card money? So all this, it's not money. So you have ATM, you have an ATM card, you have Visa card, you have MasterCard, you have a checkbook. That's not money.
You probably
We need to mute all here.
I just started to everybody. That if any pocket break there, because there's more pocket that he can use.
So I need to look for a way to mute everybody.
And up while I can mute to I've muted myself already now. Which one is mute to do? Oh yeah, we are mute.
Because it's not good. Okay, well, let me just continue. So okay. So when we talk about money, let's start with the evolution of money. Now there are 4 levels of evolution that money has gone through, because for those of you that have parents and grandparents that you have been able to discuss, you find out that before we got to this point, there are a lot of different things that have been used as mediums of exchange before now. A lot of things have been used as mediums of exchange before now. Those of you raising your hand, I can't answer any question. Like I said earlier on, questions will be answered from Thursday. So any question you have, just keep all of them together between now and Thursday. And then any communication you want to do, send it to our overseer@gmail.com, or 0809 144 7423, 0809 144 7423, or 0906 560 1609, 0906 560 1609. So any question you want to ask, anything, communicate. We have people on standby to answer your question, your text messages, your WhatsApp, so that I can concentrate on sharing with you. If I have to be answering everybody, then we'll not be able to complete this. Okay, so A lot of things have been used as mediums of exchange over the course of the century. So when we talk about money, what exactly do we mean? Now, before now, the first level of evolution is what we call the hunter-gatherer or the caveman era. The hunter-gatherer or caveman era. Now, when we look at the hunter-gatherer or caveman era, you find out that at that point in time, a lot of things that we do now were not being done then. A lot of things that we do now were not being done. So in the hunter-gatherer caveman era, they were not wearing clothes. There were no shopping malls. Okay, that's good. I think we'll be. Okay, good. Everybody is muted now. Thank you. So, David, yes, good. So now in the hunter-gatherer era, which is the first evolution, please listen now and let's follow this because I'm going to take you on a journey to get to where we are and show you the future. Now, during the hunter-gatherer caveman era, no houses, no cars, no school, no job. They were not wearing clothes. So what money were they spending then? There was no naira, no pounds, no dollars. And that's where the journey started from. So during the hunter-gatherer caveman era, you find out that the two most important things they needed was number one, energy, number two, skill. And what was the energy? The energy to run around. What was the skill? The skill to be able to hunt because they were majorly hunters, fishermen. So you find out that during that era, energy and skill was the currency of their time. Energy and skill. Now, listen to what I'm about to say now because I'm going to use that progressively. During the first level of evolution, they were running after what was on the ground. They were running after what was on the ground. What was on the ground? The animals. So they were running. That was the first level of evolution. Now, education comes in different ways. Education comes by emulation. Education comes by observation. Education comes by training. Education comes by mentorship. Education comes by schooling. Education comes by life. So those are different ways to be educated. So as this group of people, no clothes, they were not, if you give them $1 million during this era, it was useless. They will use it to do firewood. If you gave them $1 billion, it was useless. Why? It was the hunter-gatherer stage. It was a caveman era. What they needed was energy and skill to hunt. Look at this COVID-19 season now. All the private jets you have, where are they packed? All your cars, your SUVs packed. Because what you need now is to eat and survive. So during their time, all the things that later became important were not important in their own time. That was level one. Now, the second level of evolution is what we call the farming or the agrarian age. Because when many of us are thinking of money, the first thing we remember is trade by barter, trade by barter, trade by barter. Now, trade by barter is the first time that many people began to understand more, because when you went to school and you studied economics, business administration or management, whatever, they were teaching you money. They taught you trade by barter. But now, energy and skill was what they needed, level one. During the second level of evolution, we entered into what we call the farming and the agrarian age. And at this point, they still needed energy and skill, but the skill they needed now was the skill to hunt. The skill to farm and not the skill to hunt. But energy was still there. So energy and skill to hunt, level one, and they were going after what was on the ground. Level two, energy, but now skill to farm. But they were now not going after what was on the ground, but they were cultivating what was from the ground. So what was on the ground, which was diminishing, Now, what is from the ground that does not diminish, but is and continues to grow. That's level 2. So that means that in order for them to move from level 1 to level 2, they need to change their skill. And you find out that a lot of people move to the agrarian level. They refuse to reskill themselves instead of them to reinvent themselves, which is the same thing that is happening now with COVID-19 as we enter the 4th industrial revolution. People are still sitting now with expired career, expired businesses. You want to be running an analog lifestyle, an analog career, and an analog business in a digital age, and it will not work. So when we entered into the agrarian age, it was second level. At that point, it was energy and then skill for farming. And those that reinvented themselves and hello, is it clear now? Can you hear me now? Signify, okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, good. Okay. So now, I was talking about the second stage, which is the agrarian stage. So now, during this agrarian age now, that is where the issue of trade by barter now came in. Now, what led to this trade by barter issue? Those that had oranges and needed yam, we now have to transact with those that have yam and needed oranges. And as a result of this, a lot of things were coming up that required them to be able to work with one another. And there were a lot of challenges. Challenge of mobility, challenge of storage. So all this challenge, mobility challenge, storage challenge, all these led to the next level of evolution. That's what led to the next level of evolution. And now, during the trade by barter era, everyone that refused to migrate to second level were cut off. Now, when they move to the next level of evolution, which is the third level we are going into. They are spending on the farm, pineapple, we can preserve them. And in order to preserve them, we need to move them to another level. So that's where you get the word derivative, because from orange you have orange juice, from apple you have apple juice, from tomato. So they now needed to go into production in order to store this. They needed to go into understanding how to store it. It was these things, necessity is the mother of invention. It was that led to science to say, okay, how do we store this? That's what led to engineering. How do we produce the machine that we use to do this and do that? And that led us to the third level of evolution. And the third level of evolution is what we call the Industrial Revolution. The industrial era, industrial age. Now, this industrial revolution moved us to level 3. And this is where the issue of money and currency as we know it now evolved. When we get to industrial revolution, you now realize that will not work. They went into gold. They started using gold. The storage was an issue. Everything, security was an issue. So they now said, okay, let's set up banking system. So they set up the banking system, told everybody to bring their gold, because they have tried gold, they have tried cowrie, copper, coins, all kinds of things have been used for transaction. After all this series of problems, they say, you know what, let's set up a banking system. They set up the banking system and collected everybody's gold, and then they gave them what you and I now call money. They started giving them promissory notes. They started giving them paper currency as transaction instruments, as medium of exchange, and people started carrying the paper around. And that is where they now say paper is money. Now, listen. When we were in the first level, they were going after what was on the ground, but they needed energy and skill to hunt. When we went to the second level, they were going after what was from the ground, but we needed energy and now skill to farm. By the time they went to the third level, we were now going after what was under the ground. Oil, crude oil, gold, silver, diamond. They were mining what was under the ground, new skills. That's why schools were set up. Schools were set up not so that you can be rich. Schools were set up so that they can become the platform to train people to be able to fulfill the mandate of the capitalists in the Industrial Revolution. So people that were farmers and slaves on the farm, they were taken through a process called school, and they became slaves in the factory. So it was from one level of slavery to another. So it was from shopnicker to operate slaves to that are like, civil servant and public servant waiting for salary. And like I've always said, whether it is golden handcuff or wooden handcuff or silver handcuff is handcuff. Now, we go to the Industrial Revolution. But if you have traveled around the world, you find out that as you travel around, you leave America with $10,000. You get to Nigeria to change it, they give you a big bag. By the time you get to a place like Zimbabwe, maybe it's a trailer that you use to, your $10,000 will be changed to a trailer load of Zimbabwe currency before the century. So you find out that as a result of all this, they now say, look, we can't, you change it to the currency of that country. By the time you are going, you have to change again. You keep losing money. And then you go to some country, they steal your money. People say, look, we are tired of this. Then we got into electronic currency. Now, electronic currency is now what led us to what we call the e-commerce of today. And the electronic currency is what has led us to the next level which is the final place we're going to stop today. We have just about 3 minutes more. I will do a recap. It's now the era that we're in right now. And this era is giving way to the higher dimension of it, which is what is leading to all this global issue we're having, fourth industrial revolution, 5G, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, all these things at the next level. Why? Because the rich people today are no more the industrialists. Because now we are not going after what is on the ground. We are not going what is after. We are not going after what is from the ground. We are not going after what is under the ground. That's why crude oil is dying, everything is dying. We are now going after what is inside the mind of man. So it's no more the gold mine, it is the mind. And now the energy and skill, it is no more physical energy, it's now mental energy. It's no more hard work, it's smart work. So smart work must join hard work in order for you to be able to excel. So these are the journeys that we have gone through called the evolution of money. So when you are holding that paper in your hand, you are not holding money. When you are holding your checkbook, you are not holding money. When you are holding your Visa card, you are not holding money. What exactly is money? Having gone through all this journey, that is where we are going to continue tomorrow. So tomorrow, we will now go into the real definition of money. The real definition of money. So make sure, because I'm hearing that a lot of people are having network issues. We're going to work on all the network issues from our end, but I'm really, I'm not looking, I'm just focused. So, but we're going to look at any network issue that we need to work on so that we ensure that everybody is well connected. So that's what we'll stop today. Tomorrow, we'll continue again by 9 o'clock. So let's just do some announcements. Tomorrow, I'll do a recap. So join us early so that I can do a brief recap of this. And then some people are asking, can they get the video? If you're on Instagram, once we're through, the video should be available automatically. And now it's also being recorded. Zoom is recording it. And then on Facebook, you can also, I think on Facebook, you can still get it. So what we're going to do is my guys are listening. They're going to work on all this and ensure that we put the video together, and then we'll be able to send the video, the link to you so that you can listen to that again. So please spread the word around. Remind everybody, tomorrow we'll take it from there. So please, I've given you a lot of offers. This PowerPoint, if you need this PowerPoint, so the PowerPoint and the manual, this manual, everything I'm sharing is from this manual. So the PowerPoint and the manual is $25 if you pay between now and Saturday. And then the Wealth Creation Pack, which includes the School of Money book and 26 audio programs plus 1 year mentorship. It should cost you up to $1,000, but I'm doing it for just $100. So $100 if you pay before Saturday, $100. And then coaching, which is $10,000, and giving that for $1,000 if you pay before Saturday. So if you are interested, go to ouroverseer@gmail.com, send them an email to get the account details. And if you have registered, you already have the account details in the letter we sent to you. So if you want to take advantage of that, it's optional. The seminar is free. But if you really want to get more, get the manual, get the PowerPoint, get the certificate, get the Wealth Creation Pack, pay for the mentorship. And if you have any question, don't forget, just put it together, send it by email, send it to those phone numbers, and we'll start taking questions by Thursday. From Thursday, we'll be taking questions, and then we'll take it from there. So thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate every one of you. We have over 6,000 people that have registered from over 27 countries. I don't know how many people have been able to join us, but a lot of people are also hosting their own watch party. So I'm confident that we are reaching well over 10,000 people with this broadcast on all the platforms. Thank you very much for joining me. We will continue again tomorrow. So join early tomorrow, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. We'll do a brief recap, and then we'll go into the module 2. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow. So any question you have, go straight. Instagram is going to cut off now in 24 seconds. So so go straight to the phone numbers I gave you, 0809-144-7423, 0809-144-7423, or 0906 560-1609, 0906-560-1609. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.